Oh yeah, you should probably have this too.
Hmm.
Haha! Professional streamers. Not gonna quit me. God, I love this game. It is so cool. Look at those crows. It's just like so much weird personality in this. Like, if you would have ever told me that I'd get the chance to have a Luigi's Mansion, like, survival horror game, kinda, like Baby's first Resident Evil, I would have told you you're crazy. But it works so well, and it's so charming. Kind of has some of that, like, Casper energy with the ghost designs. It's good. Let me move around my Luigi. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Yep. Haha. Professional streak.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Time to look for some gold. Like these little animations, super good, super cool. Can't go into either of those. Bump, bump, bump.
Mario.
The best part about this game is the Mario button. Okay, I got that key. Gonna go. See my sick tricks there. Spinning in a circle. So cool. I'll tell you what, this is one of the best. It's weird not having anybody to bounce stuff off with. I should learn to get better and not spend the whole stream complaining about that. Should take a lot of knocks in this line of work. I'm too old for this ghost-catching tomfoolery. Anyway, nice to meet you. My name is Professor Egad. This house, I swear, it seems to have more ghosts every day. It's a young fella like you doing around here. Anywho. Uh-oh, this looks ugly. Maybe if, like, while we wait for Danny, I can just start doing my my live set. I'll sing you some songs. You guys like big Bobby Darin fans? Still chowing down on these cucumbers. Don't want to do it into the mic. Pretty good cucumbers. Vacuum cleaner, genius, poltergust, you know. You guys aren't here for the story. Change your C-stick. Catching a bunch of ghosts with my Ghostbusters vacuum. Yep. Last heart. Vacuum up. Control stick. This was my October game. Wait, and then we're gonna boom. Oh, I messed up again. Getting those ghosts. Yeah, 3 ghosts. Flashlight. Poltergust as a team. Bella. That'll do. How many did you get? 7 ghosts. That's how you do it, Luigi. Yep. And then I can go into You let me leave now. Back to the lab. I'm gonna go check this real quick to see if I have any sort of anybody. Worry not, my single viewer. I have recruited another friend to come join me, so I don't have to be as awkward. So hopefully they will join soon-ish. We'll see. We're doing it, and then Danny will be here, and we'll start our actual Pikmin time. Mario!
Is it working?
Haha! Can you give me a quick mic check?
Check 1, check 2.
Oh, you're sounding good. Let me up your volume a little bit.
Alrighty.
We're gonna put you up to like 139. Can you talk now?
Probably.
Okay, let's put you up a little bit more. Talk again.
Okay. Does it sound right yet?
Yeah, that's about where I want you to be.
Hmm.
Welcome, single viewer, Tristan, to the
Hey.
chat. Me and Danny were supposed to start around like 6:30. I came up with the time, so I mean I don't super blame Danny, but he's running a little bit late. So you're my new buddy. So I don't have to awkwardly sit here. We're playing some Luigi's Mansion because I panicked and I couldn't sit on the now waiting screen for Pikmin for so long. So here we are, mistakes into miracles.
Yeah.
Can you see everything?
No, how do I... I'm not sure how to look at streaming stuff yet.
I'm just streaming in the Discord for you. So if you go to streaming, oh, I don't even think I'm. Okay, now can you see everything?
Not stream. There we go.
Cool.
Now I can see it.
This was the only game that I had like art assets made for.
Oh,
So,
okay.
you know, I have art assets on our actual stream if you've ever seen any of our stuff. Thank you for
Well, it's not bad.
being a thank you for being a friend and being on the fly.
Anytime.
I was hoping you would be free.
And
So-
I only work once a week, so
Only work
it's
once a week.
perfectly fine.
Well, that's fine because now you'll spend the rest of your time streaming with me in like some sort of Dante's Inferno streaming hell where we can
Oh,
only
that's fine.
stream Luigi's Mansion on repeat. Talking about
So
a red
which
cap.
painting of those creeps you out the most?
Which painting of them?
Yeah.
I don't think any of them creep me out. I really like the dude with the big nose we're on right now.
He's pretty cool. Got that thick mustache going.
Mario!
That's still my favorite part of any Luigi's Mansion game. Is
Yeah, just the Mario button.
screaming. Yeah.
What what does this button do? It calls out for my Magon brother. It's the Mario button.
Better mash that at least 20 times.
Oh yeah, I mean, we've got a quota to hit our sponsor number.
Exactly.
When we did our last our last stream, you had talked about a prepared statement for the Mario movie trailer. Now that we have two, would you want to talk about that? What do you think of it?
I did enjoy the fact that Donkey Kong just beats the hell out of him. That was kind of funny.
That was pretty fun. Did you like that they had Rainbow Road in it?
Yeah, I like the fact that they're really trying to bring in all the different Mario titles in at least some aspect.
Yeah, like the little area was for seemed like a Mario Maker stage, which I thought was cool.
It
Don't want
did.
that mushroom.
But you
So-
gotta love training montages that fail.
Oh yeah.
You do. Well, like, think Mario's gonna be pre-established? Is he like learning how to be Mario? I don't know. I like how they gave.
Because you have to factor in it's like how Bowser was speaking to Luigi. I don't know if he's a well-known thing.
He's just a plumber,
or-
man. He,
I do love that fact that they're bringing that in full force.
yeah, the Mario Bros. Plumber agency.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Luigi's the one who carries the bag.
Do you have a favorite voice for a character so far?
So far, I still feel that Bowser is my favorite voice character.
Well, that's
So
just
far.
because it's Jack Black. Like that's.
That's true.
Oh.
If I'm going unbiased, I'd probably say Peach was a really strong choice as well.
Yeah, I was really excited about what they did with Peach. Like the fact that she has a battle axe and she's ready to go, just
Yeah,
beat some people up.
it's so great. I like the fact that they're like, no, she's not just a person to get kidnapped anymore.
All
She's
the
gonna
best,
fight her own battles.
all the best Peach portrayals or something like that. You know?
Yeah. That was always a really good touch.
I hate like games where they make Peach seem like brain dead.
Yeah.
Case in point,
No, I hear
Super
you.
Mario Sunshine. It
Yeah,
seems
that
like
one I didn't. I mean, for the time, that was pretty good.
Well, yeah, but like, I think like
But
she
times
hit
are
her
good.
head in the crash or something. I felt bad for her.
Yeah. It's probably because they got whiplash that they act the way they do.
Probably.
They had to stop that plane pretty damn fast.
Yeah. Well, you know, it was that or like destroy all of Island Delfino, and you know,
Yeah. Yeah. That's
sometimes
true.
you have to make some sacrifices.
That's fine. You end up having to clean up everything in a freaking made up trial. Don't forget about the Speedy Spirit in that room.
The what?
So, in one of the closets to your right, there's a special ghost in there that'll give you a ton of coins if you manage to catch it. There you go.
Oh, he's so fast.
Yeah, he's super fast, but
I
what
think
he
I messed
makes
up.
up
I think
his
I've already messed up. Oh, there's so many things happening right now.
that's all right. So later on, you remember the blackout?
Mhm.
This is like way later down the road. Any speedy spirits or golden mice, as far as I know, that you miss,
They'll respawn.
you can respawn only during the blackout.
Oh, Tristan, why don't I have you on here more? I feel like you know about games.
I honestly, I've played through so many GameCube games over the years. I haven't played through like Pikmin, for example, as much. I
well,
only just
well, if
started
you
playing
still
Pikmin
hang out
2
when
this
Danny
year,
gets here,
really.
we can go through it together.
Yeah, that would be fun because
I'm
I've only played because I watched a playthrough of all three Pikmin games and know vaguely some of the secrets in there and that game, but not really. Luigi's Mansion, I know a bit more stuff about because it was one of my first GameCube titles that Ian, my brother, and I actually played. Minus the fact that I was scared shitless of the game when I first got it.
Yeah?
I would not sit in the same room when my brother was playing it at first, because I'm like, nope, it's too scary. But then again, Chauncey didn't help.
Chauncey. Who's Chauncey?
That baby is terrifying.
Oh, the baby's fine.
Well,
I love this game so
imagine.
much.
Yeah, but you also have to factor in how much of a scaredy cat I am normally.
That's fair.
I was afraid of Nightmare Before Christmas for so many years.
You still aren't? What about Santa
No,
Claus?
not anymore. I'm glad I got over that one, because it's a really good series. And a new book
Serious?
just came out. Well, it was the movie, and then they made, like, the book.
There's a Nightmare
came out
Before
this year?
Christmas book?
Yeah, so the idea is it's called All Hail the Pumpkin Queen. So it's centered around Sally.
Mhm.
And it's after. So basic idea is Jack and Sally got married after the first movie. Spoiler for anybody who hasn't watched the movie yet. I apologize.
I'm very upset.
I know you are. But they end up getting married, and she's not sure how to deal with all this new responsibility being the Pumpkin King's wife. So it's just a book centered around her trying to find her true self
Okay.
through everything and going through different holiday doors as well to go on that journey.
Okay.
Oh, he's done crying.
Yeah, he's okay now.
That other one's just still crying in the foyer.
I don't think I even woke him up.
No, he didn't.
Using
That's fine.
a lot of my seeds
We can talk to him later.
and that.
I haven't read the book. I know somebody who did, and they gave me just a base description, but I actually do want to pick it up, and I'm not a big book reader.
I totally forgot we were talking about Nightmare Before Christmas and was like, they made a Luigi's Mansion book? What could that even be
That
about?
would be awesome. I would love that. No, I remember they made I remember in like the book orders when we would get those kind of things back in the day, they produced a Mario Brothers book, but it was like it was like one of those kids chapter books, so it was one of those really short ones. I read the hell out of that book. That one was kind of fun.
What happened?
It was a little different experience.
Can you give me a book report of the Mario Brothers book?
Okay. So it goes with the basic like Bowser kidnaps Peach thing, but it's centered more around the booze. Like they'd never encountered booze before this book.
Gotta drink up those booze.
Yeah.
That's an alcohol joke, guys.
I love
God.
alcohol joke.
I was hoping that this stream would be doing better. So put it out on TikTok.
We're still having fun. That's the main thing, right?
hey everybody who's here, the one person who I think potentially could possibly be either a coworker I have or my very own father. I'm not
Oh, I was
entirely sure,
waiting for you to say it was.
but
It could be one of your parents.
regard,
Hi, John's possible parents
yeah, John's possible parents, uh,
and or John's coworker.
yeah, thanks for watching us. It could also be me. I could also somehow have been watching this.
Mario?
I would love the fact that it could just be you this entire time.
On the whole stream, the first stream me and Danny did, it was like super awkward because we didn't know what to do. But I kept watching. I was like, wow, at least there's one person watching us. And at the end, I was talking to Danny. It was like, yeah, we had one person watching the whole time. He's like, no, that was me, so I could make sure I could check out the chat in the stream. Oh, it's supposed to be over here. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm falling out into like non-understanding energy. I don't think I can't stress this enough how humbling it's been playing games while talking.
Oh yeah.
Because I cannot focus on both of them.
No, I hear you. Don't forget that's a ghost door. Don't open that one.
Yep. I'm trying to.
Unless you want to show our possible one viewer what it does.
That sounds fine.
There's also a secret in the dad's room. Once you go in there, it's not a speedy spirit, but it's something close to that. But it's a mouse. It'll give you a bunch of
up the mouses in this one, yeah.
Yeah. You
It's
don't
not-
even need to fly because this is
Yeah.
before they did all the strobe bulb stuff.
Dude, like, so I went from at the start of October not playing a single Luigi's Mansion game to playing through all of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, me.
So behind that, sorry, I'm gonna
Yeah.
just tell you where that mouse is. So behind his desk,
Mhm.
open up your Game Boy Horror camera, and there's
Okay.
gonna be a thing of cheese. You're gonna want to scan the cheese while avoiding books. There he is. Suck him up
Oh, there he is.
as you get pelted by more books.
He's gone.
That's all right.
But now we
I
know he
blame
was
the
there.
books. Yeah. And he'll be back during the blackout. I'm sorry I keep cutting you off.
Oh, that's fine. It's okay. Just keep talking. Say stories like that really traumatizing moment when we took you
I'm waiting.
when we took you
You just can't even
sledding
finish
and you
the
ran into the tree.
Oh god, I still have slight pain from that tree.
It makes you feel
Like-
any better.
Like whenever there's like a snowstorm or like a storm outside, I just
Ooh,
have
you
like
feel it in
slight
your
aches in
bones.
my back.
Ooh.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any
At least I
better,
didn't puncture my tongue.
if it's justification or karma finally getting me back at one point. Today because it snowed up in where I live, trying to not tell people for the one viewer who is most certainly somebody I know who definitely knows where I live. But just in case, we put this somewhere. It snowed in the place that I live, and I was scraping off my car this morning, and there was a
You hit a
bit of
tree?
black. Yeah, I hit a tree, scraped too hard and flew off just super fast into a tree. No, I slipped on some
Oh, okay.
black ice and fell super hard and
Oh.
reached out, did the classic, I don't want to break my head because that's human nature to protect the brain stuff.
Yeah,
and did
no,
the
I hear
classic
you.
reach my arm out, and oh boy, I was very convinced. It feels a lot better now, but I was very convinced that I had
That's
broken my arm
good, I
this
don't-
morning. It's like, well, that's a great way to start it.
So that's a great way to start the day.
But I'm better. I'm sure. Me being an old man, I
Suck
will
on the fan.
knock on it.
Suck on the fan.
Oh,
So it'll move and it'll shoot money out if you move it around. Not the other way. Suction,
Suck,
not
not
blow.
blow. Gotcha.
There you go. And you can stand in the center. It makes it spin faster, and a bunch of money will fly out.
You just need to,
So no,
like I said, you
I'm
just
really
need to be the
glad
guy.
John's not hurt.
Yeah, I am too. Trust me, I am too. It's one of those things where, like, granted, you still feel it, but, like, back when we were in high school, you take a fall like that, not as bad.
Yeah, no.
Now I definitely feel it. I get to the point now where, like, I will. I will sleep on my shoulder wrong, and like it will ruin my day. The whole day, I'll just be like, I'm in so much pain.
It's so irritating because we're getting to that age, and we're not even that old yet. And we're getting to that point where it's just like, oh, I slept on this phone. I guess it's ruined for the day.
Yeah, guess there goes my week.
Pretty much. Sorry, my niece had to ask me a question.
Oh, that's fine. Feel free to dip out. You're doing me a favor by being my replacement Danny. I think everybody needs at least one replacement Danny in their life.
Probably.
I think that's just a good rule of thumb, is always know that at any second your Danny could go missing.
Oh no! Is this like? See, it would have been funnier if we were playing Mario is missing. I mean, technically Mario is missing.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
You stand with him.
It's
Stand with Mario this entire time.
Gosh, I hope so. You'll make this game go by
Every time we
way
hit the A
faster.
button, he just starts screaming, "Dan!"
Danny-o! Danny-o!
No.
I was gonna lead into it's 7 o'clock. Do you know where your Danny is? I think.
Oh my God, I remember those.
I think our goal should be to try to achieve, like, if we get even relatively popular, which, you know, the jury's still out on that one.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna vacuum up some mice for a little bit while I talk. To be able just to become like a cheesy 90s and 80s PSA production company.
I would love that so much.
Do you have?
Oh, you want me to tell you a pretty interesting fun fact you may or may not know?
I love fun facts, especially when they're not fun.
So, you remember how popular Scruff McGruff was when we were kids, right?
Of course, I got Scruff McGuff tattooed on my forehead.
I would probably get him tattooed Scruff McGruff. Did you know that he actually had an album?
Oh yeah.
You can find it on YouTube. I listened to all of it, and only one song is catchy to me.
I think I might very well turn off my desktop volume. I wish that's another thing I gotta figure out, is if there's a way to feed, like, you guys back to yourself, and see if I can just feed your audio to a separate channel so I can have a audio bank. Because then I could mute things and you could keep talking, and then I could listen to the Scuff McGruff album and give live reactions.
That would be great. Do you want to know which track is my favorite of all of them?
What's that?
It's called Crack and Cocaine.
Oh.
Let me try to remember if I can remember the words, at least a couple of the words here. I remember he tried to make it more like a pop song, which made it kind of really cheesy.
I think.
But I noticed recently,
Scruff McGruff, the crime dog, at any point, is going to be cheesy, doing any sort of album.
You're right.
Any song that Scruff McGruff sings will just be full of cheese and important life lessons. Scruff McGruff is the whole
Exactly.
reason I don't do drugs today. Because if he didn't teach me those lessons, I'd be in the streets looking for crack. But not. I won't because Scruff.
That's where we learned our skills. The
that, yeah,
streets.
that set me straight.
I need a Smokey the Bear album stat.
I
That'd be
need one
pretty
too.
cool.
I just
That'd
hope
be
it's like an
great.
experimental noise album. Oh right, yep. That hurts. An experimental noise album
Careful of those
where
balls.
where it's just Smokey the Bear growling for like an hour straight.
And then randomly you just hear the word fire.
Fire! Make it like a nice little hip-hop, not hip-hop, but like electronic song. Just growling,
Oh,
some beats, and then fire, fire, fire.
no. And then you're like, what is this about? Why am I feeling the urge to fight forest fires?
Just fight them. Just fight them with your fist.
This is bad. But recently I was rewatching some of like Scruff's old one of Scruff's old classic commercials. The one with
Because that's a normal
what is
thing.
it? One
to
of his
do,
more
Kristen.
popular one is like, you see Jenny? Like you see this girl walking down the street, right? It's like, you see Jenny? And he's just like, he's the cartoon dog just standing in the foreground. I'm like, okay, yeah, I see Jenny. What about Jenny, Scruff? I'm just talking to the commercial the entire time. He's like, you know, and then a car pulls up and the door opens. He's like, you know, if Jenny gets in that car, that's the last time you might ever see Jenny.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, and I just paused and I'm like, you do realize, because like they kept pausing it in certain scenes when he talked, and then when they unpaused it, I'm like, Scruff, she was never gonna get in that dang car.
Scruff had every opportunity to save this poor child, and he was gonna let her be human trafficked to teach a lesson
Yeah.
to us. What a villain!
Because it's like she's like talking about how many kids get abducted a year, and I can't remember the number. for the
Too
life
many.
of me.
Too many.
But like
I,
you watch, but it's like a view of a playground. Kids are playing, and then all of a sudden, all of them vanish. Like the kids on bikes, just the bikes fall over. The kids are gone.
that's
The
called
swings are still going. Like the
that's
kids
called
are
the
gone.
rapture,
like, Jesus.
Tristan.
I think so.
That's what happens when Jesus comes back. He says, "I'm taking all
Oh,
these
no.
children," and Scruff
Taking all
McGruff
the
is the only one that could have stopped me.
That's true. Oh dang.
But
No, I was talking to Ash about the commercial. Like she was never gonna get that car. They paused it, so we would think she was gonna get that car. And I was super concerned because I'm like, Scruff is a hero, and he just lied to us. He was
I
never
think
gonna
the
get
answer
car.
is Scruff is a villain, and he would definitely let that poor little girl get in that car.
He would start the forest fires.
I think
He
like
kicked that
mascot
baby in the butt.
rivalries would be great.
Oh yeah.
Like if
Like,
if the toucan Sam had like
oh my
real
God.
big beef with Tony the Tiger,
I think they should, honestly.
I would definitely be better marketing. I agree entirely. Just like full on wrestling promos where
Mhm.
Tony the Tiger's like, cream of the crop, cream of the crop. Here's your
I just
cornflakes
need more
for the
Macho
big
Man in
time,
my life.
toucan Sam. So
I
this is
honestly just need more Macho
an
Man in
added
my
fun
life.
thing with emulation is Luigi's face is just literally going in and out of existence, and sometimes you can just see his jaw. Like if you were to
That's-
skin his face off. It's terrifying, but it's
That
cool.
is terrifying.
Um,
So, how do you feel about John? How do you feel about, since you're the one playing? How do you feel that you just committed child abuse?
he's dead. He,
Okay,
it's fine.
does that make it better?
It makes it much better.
Okay, that's fine.
So I see that Mr. Daniel has joined the chat.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late.
Hey, Dan.
Oh, you're fine. We started playing Luigi's Mansion.
Another very good choice.
But now that you're here, let's I panicked when you didn't show up, so I called Tristan and was like, I need you now.
Thank God he was here.
Thank God.